What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there have been doing well. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into this reading. I've been working on this new deck, you guys. This is going to be our energy oracle deck. I already got one energy deck. This is going to be our energy oracle deck, volume 2. Okay, I have not completed this deck, so some of these cards don't even have nothing on the front of them. You know what I'm saying? But I just really wanted to bust them out right quick and just see how the energy and how y'all like them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this reading, see what it is that you need to know. If you find that something resonate, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If anything, what I'm gonna say? Shit, I don't even know. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Now these are new, so it may take me a little minute to get something out. All right. So what type of energy, Holy Spirit, is around my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios? What is it that Scorpio needs to know? Messages for my Scorpios. What type of energy is around Scorpio? Okay. All right, you got this person hooked, Scorpio, and they are addicted to you sexually. So there's the energy of someone, Scorpio. You got this person hooked, okay? I'm talking about they hooked on everything from your looks to your body. You writing all, you slim and trim in all the right places. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have no complaints when it comes to you, but they're also addicted to you sexually here. So this can be someone who's actually lusting after you. You and this person may have not had sex for a while. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is someone who, you got this person hooked. You don't put it on them, Scorpio. All right, tell us more. Messages for Scorpio, okay? You were good enough to use, but you were not good enough to be with. Okay, so this kind of picks up that energy of that last reading I did. What was the name of that reading? Dang, not the twin flame reading, but the last live I just posted. I feel like you're dealing with someone. I feel like this is someone's thoughts now because that same energy of is this person using me? Can I trust this person? That same energy came out before. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be dealing with someone. And maybe you got this person hooked. Hell, Scorpio, you can be the one that's hooked. This person could be addicted to you sexually. It's like they like sex with you, like laying up with you and stuff. But it's like maybe you're wanting more. You're starting to catch feelings for this person. You want to be more than just a fuck buddy. You want to be more than just a booty call. But it's like you're not sure if this person is just using you. You feel like this can be someone that only wants you for sex. You want you for your body, want you for your food, want you for your taco or your hot dog here, okay? It's like they're good enough to use you, they're good enough to call you and want these favors and want you to take them here and do this for them. But as far as a relationship and having those things, like it's like you weren't good enough to be with. All right, we have you are attracting new love that would be okay. So some of you guys, you are attracting new love in your life, and whoever this person is, they're going to be on your level. They're going to be on your frequency. They're not going to be low vibrational. It's not someone who's going to come in and have to teach you lessons and all this type of stuff. This is someone that's going to be vibing on the same frequency as you. So hey, if you vibing low, you're going to attract a low vibrational person. If you vibing high, you're going to attract someone who's going to be a high vibrational soulmate here. Okay. All right, so let's pull just a little bit more, and we may clarify this. You were good enough to use, but not good enough to be with. That energy kind of sticking out to me. All right, messages for my Scorpios. I'm gonna have to grab another deck. Let's get a couple of more. All right, messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more. What does Scorpio need to know? I love you, Scorpio. All right, we have this is your self-care era, and the only person that matter in this era during this time, Scorpio, is you. Okay, so you're being called to be your Empress energy, whether you're a male or a female. The Empress is someone who never neglects themselves. That's why they're so abundant. That's why they're so creative and able to create the things that they want for themselves. But the only way that you can be in that energy is to get out that Queen of Swords energy. Stop loving, stop giving, stop trying to nurture and help and love on every damn body and pour that energy back into yourself, okay? So this is your self-care era, baby. And the only person that's going to matter and the only person that's supposed to matter in this time, in this era, is you, okay? Y'all see that? All right, so let's pull one more, then we're going to pull on you were good enough to use, but not good enough to be with. Messages for my Scorpio. Let's get one more. Okay, we got this gutter bitch. For some of you guys, there's a gutter bitch that can be involved in this situation. So good ass, ghetto ass female here, okay? And this could be an Aries female, all right, that's involved in this situation. This could be someone that's interfering or that had interfered in a connection that you share with someone, okay? So let me go grab one more deck here. And we're going to clarify this energy here. Let's see, where am I going? Let's pull here. Okay. So we're going to clarify here. You were good enough to use, but not good enough to be here with. All right, messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more. Clarify, Holy Spirit, you were good enough to use, but not good enough to be with. Okay, I split the deck, and we got puzzled, confused. I feel like this is someone that left you conflicted, Scorpio. They left you confused. They left you you didn't know what to do when it came to this person because, like I said, you were developing feelings for this person. For some of you guys, this could be currently going on. This could have been something that happened in the past, right? You were developing feelings for this person, but at the same time, they left you confused. You didn't know, okay, well, this person do little things, or the little crumbs they was giving you, I feel like make you feel like they loved you, they wanted to be with you, or you had a future. But at the same time, they always left you stuck in your head trying to figure out, who what should you do? Should you stay? Should you leave? Like, what's up here? And look at this, we got freedom. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you cut ties with this person. For some of you, this even could have been your divine counterpart here. You had to stand up for yourself, and you had to show this person that you was more. You was better than just good dang lane, good cootie cat here, okay? I feel like you went through some type of awakening. Spirit had to work on you and show you your worth, okay? Because I feel like when you didn't know your worth, you allowed this person just to come over and hit you up and be this little late night tip and all this type of stuff. But it also made you question yourself, okay? For some of you guys, like I said, third party. I can't make this up. There was this gutter bitch that was involved. Okay, this is a third party. This is a hater that was hating on this connection that you share with this person. So they could have been doing stuff. They could have been manipulating this person to do certain things to handle you a certain way. Okay, but trust and believe, someone here is learning a karmic lesson. All right. Whoever this person is, you could have had a family with this person. Y'all could have had kids together. Okay, this is someone that's starting to look at their inner circle. For some of you guys, maybe you're starting to look at the people you call friends. Some of your family members here and trying to figure out that they really want the best for you or not. But I feel like this person that you was dealing with, baby, had been running. This is someone I feel like for some of you that have cut ties with this person, you could be the one that's running from them. But I feel like this person that you were good enough to use but not good enough to be with, they were using you as this scapegoat. Okay, they were using a lot of excuses here because they were really in denial about how they truly felt about you. Okay, and that's why they left you confused. That's why they left you in your head. That's why you were always, didn't know where you stood with this person because they played a lot of mind games here. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's roll and let's see who this reading is about. I love you, Scorpio. I hope something here resonated. If it did, once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. So we got Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini. Heavy air energy, y'all. Okay, Aquarius, Capricorns, and heavy Sag. Messages for my Scorpios. We got heavy Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer. All right, y'all. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.